How are we not live? What? Dad goes live now. Let's go to Dad with a phone on YouTube and make sure we're up and running so that we don't have to do this twice. You know what sucks is when you do like 20 minutes and then you don't even know if you're running yet. What's up, Miss Danielle? Oh, we're definitely running live now. True Crime Truth Finders, you're live. Good afternoon. Is it already afternoon? It can't be afternoon. Can't be afternoon. I hope it's not afternoon. I just got out of bed. It's 10:30. But I've been working. Though. Been talking to a couple of people about Gypsy's case. I want to address some rumors because people are spreading rumors and lies on the Facebook. You know everybody does that. You like my hat, Pamela? I like my hat too. I went to grab a hat and I was like, I think I'm going to wear this hat. I should have worn my J's for Justice hat. People starting to talk BS. Thinking that they're trying to say me and Jay are in a fight. We're fighting. We're fighting to see when the hell she gonna get out here so we can go spend the night in jail. That's what we're fighting about. East Coast DWAP is and chat. Hi, Heidi, Helen, and Z Storage. No yet. It's 12:30 here. Still morning. Still morning time. Still morning. Hashtag Dad with a phone is up finally though. All kinds of stuff flying around on Facebook. I keep getting these messages about Gypsy's case being some sort of ICE scam. Let me tell you something. If we're all being scammed, then the cops are being scammed, the news is being scammed. What I think is happening is people are looking for views on Facebook at the expense of a missing woman. And that's sickening. And so if you're part of this like whole, you want to start some rumors about this, that, and the other when it comes to missing women and stuff, it's really, really, really pathetic. There are a lot of scams out there. Don't get me wrong. There are a ton of scams. And there are a ton of scams that people will do. Don't let it distract you from the fact that there's a missing woman, a mother who is tormented daily, and a husband who has run away. Don't get distracted by the Facebook scammers. This got me in a lot of trouble with Kelsey's case. I didn't realize this. People didn't realize. They didn't know who I was when Kelsey's case came up. They didn't know who this guy, Dad with the phone, was. They didn't know who the underground was. They didn't know nothing. But something that I recognized really quickly, and I recognized it with people on Facebook more than I did on YouTube or more. I didn't recognize it as quickly on YouTube. I did recognize it very quickly on Facebook. There's an old saying that I stole from the movie Inside Man. And when there's blood on the streets, buy property or start a Facebook group. And that's what's happened with these true crime murders is all these speculation groups pop up. And the people who start these speculation groups may be good people. They may be really good people. I don't know. Or they may be really bad people. I don't know. And so you have to make the decision based on the fruit of their labor. This is the best way to judge someone is check out the fruit of the things they've put their hands to. And so when you join a Facebook group, or you choose to support a YouTuber, or you choose to support or give a sub to a YouTuber, or a like to a YouTuber, you have to understand that these YouTubers, most of the YouTubers are they're working a full-time job, and they're doing YouTuber, and they're giving their passions to what they love to do here. And and some of their passions are to really, really help the families, help inform people, because information is like a key thing, right? And most of these cases go uncovered by any sort of media, unless a YouTuber makes enough noise, or unless a YouTuber starts to cover something and a Facebooker start to cover something, and then all of a sudden there's enough noise that national media is now getting involved. But you got to understand, there are people out there just to get attention, and they will say some outlandish, speculatory things just to get attention. And you'll recognize those things real quickly. Do I say some crazy shit sometimes? Yep, I sure do. And sometimes I do it to get attention. Sometimes I say some shit that's so crazy, people don't believe it, but it just happens to be true, right? And so when I'm talking about this whole blood on the streets thing, people create Facebook groups, it's bad or good. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes those Facebook groups are going to create enough noise. Something's going to come from that. Something's going to trigger something, and something great is going to come from that. Other times, it's going to be just a lot of noise, and you get to decide what you want to listen to. So one of the rumors today has been that people have been sending me stuff is that this Gypsy's case is some sort of ICE scam. And she's in hiding because she doesn't want to get deported. But the thing that we do know is that Dane was a 10-year sponsor, which means for 10 years, Dane is responsible for Gypsy. That's the agreement he made when that sponsorship came about. All of a sudden, according to family and friends, again, if this is a scam, family, friends, mother, cousins, uncles, aunts, everybody's in on it, right? But the truth is, if law enforcement wants to go investigate, I bet you the family will turn over information via social media pages, because the family has said, Gypsy communicated with us all the time, and then boom, she vanished. So law enforcement has been investigating according to them. I can only go according to them. I know that law enforcement has lied to me directly about Gypsy's case. I know that for a fact. But I can only assume that at this point, we have made enough noise, the news has made enough noise, that now law enforcement is digging into phone records, social media records, they're subpoena, hopefully, for Gypsy's social media records. In Kelsey Barris' case, there was a laptop in the apartment. A law enforcement agent went onto the laptop, and it was already logged into Facebook. It was already logged into emails. And so law enforcement actually changed the password, because they could get the email and verify and all that. They changed the password of Kelsey Barris' social media account. They did it without a warrant. Now, they may have been able to do it without a warrant because Kelsey's parents owned the condo. Okay. Kelsey's parents owned the condo. They had called for the welfare check. They had given them permission to enter the condo. They could have been like, hey, there's a laptop here. It's logged in. Can we get on it? And Kelsey's parents could have said yes, being the owners of the condo. And that's how they could have done it. They could have done it illegally without a warrant. They could have just said, hey, there's a computer here. There's a missing woman. We're trying to find this missing woman. Let's take over her social media account. So if anything, or we can check it and see people, if they're going to contact this, that, and the other. In Gypsy's case, someone should be able to hack. Someone should be able to subpoena. Someone should be able to take over her social media accounts and go check these conversations between family. And then they will see that they just stopped, right? And so with her case, I have to believe that the cops are doing something. Do I know that for a fact? No. As a matter of fact, the more facts I do know, the more concerned I get about the cops doing anything. But don't buy into the rumors. Don't buy into the crazy groups. Don't buy into this nonsense. Is there foul play? I have to believe it's been over a month now. We are on a full month right now. It's over a month. And so I don't know if law enforcement's going to do a press conference. I wonder if she had a legacy contact person on Facebook. That's a good question, Leah. Am I your legacy contact person? Who's your legacy contact person? Yeah, it's a crazy deal when it comes to this case because of the information we do have. Because of the information we have about Gypsy and Dane, and from her mother, from her friends, from law enforcement. We're all looking at this case going, thank you, Wooly Woolsworth. Today we're going to do a podcast with a local business here in town on my Woodland Park Underground, which I haven't been on in a while. Whether it's Facebook or YouTube. So make sure you tune into that if you want to learn more about some businesses here in town. It'll be fun. No, my BFF is mine, D-Wop. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Who's your legacy person? Romad's your legacy person. I gotcha. Who else is in chat right now? Danielle was here for a little bit. Maybe still here. Jay was here for a little bit. Casey's here. Promoted you on Periscope. Hope you get more subs. Show. I don't care about subs. But thanks for promoting me. I can't get no more. I mean, like, when someone says they promoted me, I'm like, well, so did Dateline. What do you want? No, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm just being a smart ass this morning. I've been talking sub and wrench drama and all kinds of stuff outside of the YouTube. I actually could care less. None of my channels are monetized. If you wanna give to me, my PayPal account information is right there on the damn screen. If you don't want to give to me and you just want to watch, that is totally fine too. If you're a corporation and you want to run your ads in front of my videos, just email me. No, don't email me. Call me, PayPal me some cash, and send me your ad link. I'll put it up. uh Dude, I'm doing good. Good seeing you on during the day. Hey, I would have been on the this has been a busy weekend, man. I had a 40th birthday party. Had what else we have going on? Easter. Well, I did 7, 8, 9. I pretty much am guaranteed to go to heaven because I did 9 services this month or this weekend. Think about that. I did 9 services this weekend. I'm pretty much guaranteed a seat in heaven. Um, that's funny. I don't care who you are. 9 services. It's ridiculous. There was a time I did 15 Christmas services one time on Christmas Eve and Christmas weekend. It's crazy stupid. Laugh out loud. Understand. I said your name. Damn it. Laugh out loud. You did say my name, right? You said dad with a phone. Is that what you said? Dad with a phone. Yolanda. Someone shoot me the PayPal site. Yolanda, all you have to do, you can go on to PayPal. Listen, you just go paypal.com on your phone. You say give money. You type in Michael Dalton 2 at mac.com. Boom, you give money. Ciao. It's right there. That's how quick. You could do a Visa card. You don't even have to have a PayPal account. You can be a guest. PayPal will be like, hey, you want to be a guest? You can be a guest. You want to give money to dad with a phone? Shh. Damn, Trump's coming after me. What's your channel name on Periscope? I don't even have if I have I used to have a Periscope. I don't even have a Periscope. I thought Periscope was dead. That's like Casey's like, what's your Tinder name? I don't have a Tinder either. I'm teasing. It was a joke. I don't have a Periscope. I do it. Yolanda said. Yolanda, are you at work today? I like all those nurses. I'm so happy Yolanda called me up on Facebook. And I got to put a face with with more than just a chat. I don't know if this is the same Yolanda though. I could just be talking to Yolanda. It's the same Yolanda. Has to be. How many Yolandas could be in my chat right now? I like to put a face with people in chat, so or a voice. I don't have my phone in here. I don't think. Nope, I don't have my phone, or I would tell you to call in. Nope, different Yolanda. Is it different? Oh, she's not at work. Same Yolanda, different person. She's not at work. I got you. I understand. The delayed on the chat is throwing me off, but either way. Tinder, laughing my ass off. I'd swipe right on you, D-Wop. No worries. Is right good or bad, though? Is that left? Oh, my God. I was a mess. Yep, that's the same. I don't know if right or left is good. Oh, look. Leah said, you can email that email, but I probably won't read it. I got like 10,000 unread emails in that email account. Maybe more. But if you PayPal that account with a message, I will read your message and respond. That's funny. Kelsey's case. What's going on with it? Here's what I can tell you. Where the hell did that go? Well. Oh. I knew it was in here still. When it comes to Kelsey's case, there's a new group. There's a new group of people. They started a group. And this group isn't out for this group doesn't fall in the same category as other groups I've been talking about on this chat. So let's talk about that for a second. I'm going to throw this shit down so I can just pay attention. So I'm not going to be reading chat because I want to talk about this for a little second. Dad without a phone. I'm dad without a phone right now for sure. So we were talking a little bit today about when stuff's going down, when there's blood on the streets, start a Facebook group. There is a new Facebook group out there. It's called the People's Damn it, I don't even know. It's called The People Something for Kelsey Barrett. You'll find it. I have faith. What they have done is and no one else is. I'm trying to help them because I don't even know if this petition is going to do anything. But by God, if it does do something, then I get to say I helped a little bit. If it doesn't do anything, I get to say I helped a little bit. And check this out. So the people who started this petition, they came up and had coffee. They actually came to Woodland Park from Nebraska. They came here and hand delivered to Jason R. Dunn, the United States U.S. Attorney. So they hand delivered the People's Team for Justice for Kelsey Barrett. KCC. Casey's not even a wrench, but she's being so wrench-like right now. Look at you, Casey. And if you put the link up for that Facebook page, I'll release that, Casey. Yeah, and you don't even have to be a wrench, but you can put that in there, and maybe it won't let you put links. I don't know. If you put a link, I can release it. But the People's Team for the Justice showed up and gave me an original copy of the original, which I'm actually, at first I was like, oh, well, you should take this to the cops, or you should take this to so-and-so. And the lady that was here was adamant on giving it to me. And I wasn't necessarily like, oh, this is cool, until I got home. And then I looked at it, and then I was like, damn, I'm going to get a frame for that. Because in history, that's something that could change something. Now, I don't know if a change.org petition can change jack shit. Because I tell you what, to this very day, there's never, ever been a change.org petition that has pulled off what they're asking to be pulled off here. And so that's pretty cool if it did work. If it doesn't work, those people tried. And 20 minutes of doing something is better than 20 years of talking about it. And so you got to give them credit for that. So the People's Team for the Justice of Kelsey Barrett case. Yep, that's the name of the Facebook group Shell just put up. Again, I have nothing to do with that group. I can't take credit for any of this petition. All I can do is help them share to be honest with you, I'm just being honest. I'm not even trying to be dishonest here. I haven't even signed the petition. Not because I don't believe in it, not because I haven't read it. I actually went to there and they told me that I was the first person to read the petition online. So, I just think that this is another voice for Kelsey. Some people have said, Michael, you're being a voice for Kelsey. Well, you know what? There's a lot of voices out there for Kelsey. And again, it does go back to you have to be careful what voices you're listening to, right? Because this morning I got all kinds of crazy messages about a different case and a case that has a lot of voices speaking for. Actually, I've been talking to a lot of people that say I want to be the voice for Jepsy. I want to be the voice for Jepsy. I want to be the voice for Kelsey. I want to be the voice for this. And I'm like, no, they need everybody screaming. They need everybody screaming. So even the people who create these Facebook groups that are really all about just almost like trolling, keyboard warrioring, coming up with crazy speculations, even those groups are needed. I tell people all the time, some of my favorite groups are my hater groups. And then I see stuff online, like even when I was putting this up, I was like, what the hell? That's my picture on someone else's YouTube, and that's Herbie Herb, H-E-H, some girl. And she's like the National Enquirer of YouTube. And I'm like, we need her talking about Dad with a Phone as much as we need her talking about Gypsy, as much as we need her talking about Kelsey, as much as we need them talking about all these missing women, all these women who have been some sort of victims of violence, And so It's a fun YouTube today. We're just talking about everything. A case of the Mondays. I had the Mondays this morning and didn't want to get out of bed. Didn't want to do nothing. But I got a podcast going on at 2:00 today with some locals here, which is kind of cool because it's a new kind of and I need to freaking take back the underground. You kids took it over with all this murder stuff, and so I'm trying to take back the Woodland Park underground for Woodland Park. I need to run a campaign. Take back the underground for Woodland Park. Even my locals are mad. They're like, we don't get to see anything local anymore. So I'm trying to take that little Facebook page back, and we'll do some more YouTubes, and we're gonna do that through podcasts with local business owners, and that'll be fun. Let's see what else is going on. Do y'all want a little? Should I read some chat questions? Oh my God, I should. Let's see here. I don't know what y'all are talking about. Y'all could be in your own conversation for all I know. Yolanda retracted a message. Uh-oh. Oh, Danielle's back. Hey, Miss Danielle. Am I still running live out there? Yeah, good. My chat rate is at 0 right now, and my average watch time is at 8 minutes. So I must be boring people after about 8 minutes. That's pretty good though, I think, for 26 minutes of time online. Is this going to be a half-hour show? Yes. This show's over in exactly 4 minutes. Get your questions in online, and I'll answer them in 4 minutes or less. See if you can keep me on longer than 30. So how was your Easter? My Easter was awesome. I did 8 services. Good afternoon, Blondie. Hey, Blondie 1025. I don't know. I know a couple of Blondies. I don't know if you're the Blondie from over at Jay's channel, but if you are, I think I've talked to your husband before. Maybe, maybe not. I could be wrong. You must interact with your peeps. I don't need to interact, Leah. I don't need to interact at all. Don't need to interact at all. You kids get all y'all have your own interactions about me that I don't even know about. I feel like I'm a bit delayed on dates. When is the next court date in regards to Kelsey? May 24th. Hey, thanks 42 watching and only 12 likes. Oh, see, somebody needs to do that. Come on, people, hit that like and subscribe. Kelsey, I think it's the 24th. I think it's the 24th. I'm divorced, but I am a regular on Jay's channel. Oh, well, there you go. Blondie. Are you, but so you're not Blondie and what's that guy's name? I can't remember. I talked to somebody, but there you go. Regular on Jay's channel. I need to be more regular over there. Me and Jay were talking this morning about we're going to do a couple shows, so. But we're trying to get worked out for a June date, which is going to be awesome. We're going to do, thank you, 13th juror. Indiana, I meant. But we're going to do a June show. We're trying to plan this June show to spend the night in the Teller County jail, the old haunted jail. It's going to be a good one. MPH, I see your comments. Happy belated birthday. When was your birthday? April 20th, 420. I'm just saying. 420. I turned 40 years old on Saturday. Do I feel 40? My knees do. The knees are the worst design ever. 24th of May is also when Jake Patterson's sentencing day in the Jamie Kloss case here in Wisconsin. We love you. Damn. What's the PayPal name? Watered Down Productions. Remember when I tell people I'm an investigator with Watered or WDP? That's because my business name is called Watered Down Productions, Yolanda. I know it throws people off on the PayPal name. I'm sorry. Pedro will always be stuck in our 20s in my mind. I know, right? Michael E. Dalton, yes. No, 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 no. Box fan, Bush, Cooter. My PayPal is Michael Dalton 2 at mac.com. And then when you get there and you try to give money, it says you want to give money to Watered Down Productions. That would be me. WDP. But you're okay, box fan, Bush Cooter. Are you a real cooter, or did you just make up a cooter after all the cooters came out? That's what I want to know. Are you part of the cooter fan, or are you just a did you make up your cooter name after all these cooters showed up? That's what I want to know. Because I heard about these cooters that were in YouTube. And so I want to see if Box Fan is a real cooter. It's on the screen, people. That's what Leah's screaming. It's on the screen. Box Fan Bush Cooter. That is a name. This is why. Is that the same? I can't see. Is that Casey? It might be Casey in the picture. I'll have to look. I'm just kidding. Z Storage 40 years old. I know. I'm an old man. Jeez. Z Storage. What do you store, Z Storage? I always am fascinated by people's YouTube names. I know her personally. Donna Cooter is a real cooter. I know Donna Cooter's a real cooter. But I wonder if Box Fan Bush Cooter is the real cooter. These cooters on Facebook. Cooter Brown. It's a terrible name. You're not watered down, Michael. From what I see, reporting is excellent. Yeah, so the Watered Down Productions name came on a whim. I actually was I was doing a music video, and we were submitting the music video to VH1, and I said, well, we got to put a production name in here. And they were like, well, it's you did it all. You got to do something. And I was like, I'm going to call it Watered Down Productions. And boom, Watered Down Productions was born. Boom. Chicka, chicka, chicka. So that's how I got the name. And then it just stuck. People told me I needed to change it. And I'm like, why? So, because now I also have Watered Down Productions and WDP. And so now I can call people up and say I'm an investigator with WDP. And it works. Because it's a 3-letter agency. I own a company called Watered Down Productions. So if I ever had to testify in court and they said, well, you called and said you were an investigator for WDP. And I'm like, hell yeah, I am. Dad with a phone investigates a lot of stuff. And so I'm trying to be, there's a little secret slide of that. Because when you call a police station up and you say, I'm an investigator with WDP, they don't know what the hell you just said. But they think they know what you said. And so when they call you back, you can be like, yeah, Watered Down Productions. So, can you though? But I'm a cooter, KCH. I don't know. Sounds good. Catchy name. There you go. MPH. That's how you, that's catchy my ass. I don't know. Watershed Down Police. Watershed Down Police. Want to shut down police. Want to shut down police. Watered down P. It's Watered Down Productions. I was not on with Miss Murder, Kim Summertime. Miss Murder canceled on us. I felt, I ain't even going to lie. I was a little pissed. I was like, I got canceled on. I could have done a whole show last night, but I was prepared to go on Miss Murder's show. So I'm going to be a little bit more protective. I ain't going to lie. I mean, is it legal to claim you're an API? What's an API? I don't know. I didn't claim I was a private investigator. I said I was an investigator with WDP. There's nothing illegal about that. I said I was a special investigator to one of them because I am kind of special ed. So, special investigator. They just give themselves titles. I'm the owner of a company. I can just make up a title, right? I was going to say I was one time an FBYT investigator too. A Facebook YouTube investigator. You and Grady need to do a show. I know. We should do a show. He could call. I have Zoom now, so we could do a Zoom show for sure. It's the play on words, kids. It's the play on words, exactly. You learn to manipulate those words a little bit. They don't know what the hell you're talking about. By the time they get around to what the hell you were talking about, they're lost. That guy, he called me, right? That police officer, when I recorded that one first time, the police officer, he called me back. So then the second time I called him, and he asked me if he was on the air, and I told him, yes, sir, you're on the air. I didn't even keep him that long. I didn't want to I didn't want to, bother them. I'm not trying to take up time. I'm trying to get information. I think it's information that we all need. So if me saying that I'm an investigator with Watered Down Productions is against the law, I guess I'll find myself in court. Or not. I don't know. I love this. I have a different view now. I have a window view looking out my back, but they've built all these freaking little condos and houses behind my place in the last year. Literally 4 houses have gone up. 4, they're nice, don't get me wrong, but 2 of them are Airbnb. So and we're in a neighborhood, and we already have a lack of housing. So now I'm starting to see a lot of people come these Airbnbs, and I'm like, damn, people stay there every night, $200 a pop. I'm like, that's real money right there. When you think about if they could get people there every night for 30 days at $200 a pop, that blows the shit out of rent. You know what I'm saying? And so I know, Leah, I'm sure you're curious about a lot of things. Sure would. What do we got here? I think you and your family should take a vacation to Kelsey's hometown to see how on earth she could ever wound up. Are you talking about her hometown, Oregon, Washington, and wound up down here in Woodland Park? Because I'm in Woodland Park. I don't know if you know that, Sherwood. I actually live on Kelsey's block. Maybe you know that. Maybe you don't. I don't know. Happy Monday, Cindy Lou Who. Shell, sure he lives in her neighborhood. Yeah, I think Sherwood may be talking about go to Washington and figure out how she got down here. Well, if you don't know the story, I believe, I'm not 100%. Yeah, it wouldn't be a real vacation. I needed to take a vacation to see Danielle. That's what I need to do. But that's way up there in New Jersey. I don't know about all that. I had to go see Bobby too, probably. But I wouldn't mind a vacation up to Washington, Oregon. I think it's Blue Mountain, something mountain. But I think the way she ended up down here, yeah, how she ended up down here with Patrick, I believe it was farmers.com or some sort of dating website. Maybe. Could have been the rodeo too. Julie K, text me that number. That's a good damn idea. Who is? Oh, okay. Are y'all okay? Talk to her. All right. Got my phone. Yolanda. See, Yolanda, you're a badass. Yolanda's a badass. That's all I got to say. I'd do this whole show for Yolanda. So we want to call Dane though. We got to call Dane. Julie K, you got my cell number, don't you, girl? Text me his number real quick. I probably got it though. I'm gonna call. Yeah, text me her number, Julie K. I know it's the same number. I don't have it with me. I burner phones. Y'all don't remember? I burn these phones. Look at that. I broke my phone. Look at that. I broke it on my birthday. On This is my mom. I'm gonna put y'all on mute. Hello, Mom. suck news. Suck news. Sucky news. Not good news, kids. Not good news. My so I'm gonna completely change subjects for a second. We're gonna go back to Dane, but I got some sucky news, so I gotta go. I gotta talk about this for just a second because nobody'll. Everybody will want to know what the sucky news was. So I had a dog that his name was Blue, and we got that dog. We got that dog the same year Zane was born. So that dog Zane just turned 12, and that dog is 12 and a half years old, and it's a big dog. And so, but some of y'all might not know this, but I had that dog has Blue had thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars worth of training. He was a registered therapy animal. He is a registered therapy animal, registered service animal. He was trained by a guy named Ryan Matthews. Well, Ryan Matthews and me, but he was trained by a guy named Ryan Matthews. Ryan Matthews just did the first ever TED Talk with a Belgian Malinois. And so I'm trying to go get a picture of Blue. I have a really good picture I want to show y'all of Blue, because y'all need to see my dog. Not because, well, he's probably going to end up getting put down. There's Blue. Blue is, I'm going to tell you right now, Blue is a special animal. He's not your average cat. He's not your average dog. And he sure as hell was never your average pet. He is by far the smartest animal I've ever had. And my mom was telling me that he's probably not going to make it through the week. It's sad, but that dog has traveled all over the world with me. He's been on planes, he's been in trains, he's been in Florida, he's been everywhere. Here's Blue right here. Blue is a magnificent animal still to this day, but he's probably not going to be with us much longer. So this is a shout out to my boy Blue. We called him Blue because you can see right there in this picture he has one eye. Blue is I like to tell people he's half wolf, but he really wasn't half wolf. He was half Rhodesian Ridgeback and half full-blooded husky. So his dad was a red husky. His mom was a Rhodesian Ridgeback. And so he here's a picture of him right there. That's not the best picture, but that's a picture of him with Pikes Peak there. So anyway, that was my mom giving me the heads up that Blue is, they want to take him to the hospital and the doctor and everything else, but I told them not to. I said, Mom, you can't be spending no more money on that dog. So we retired Blue to my parents' house. I guess he was about the age of, he was probably 9 when we retired him there, 8. And Blue went everywhere. He flew on planes with me, went to video shoots with me, went to work with me. This dog was, I could damn near tell him to go start the car, and he would start the car. He would do anything. So, yeah, tough little situation there for. Well, it's tough for. I understand it. If he was here, I would be bro. I couldn't even do this live video. But because he's been with my parents and he's had this dog's had a life, man. The things we've done with this dog. I can't even start. I mean, he's been everywhere from Florida to California to New York. Yeah, the dog went everywhere and had 13. He's about 13 years old now. He's 12 and a half. Has damn near seen, he's had the fullest life. The last 5 years of his life, he's been pampered like no other dog would have been pampered. So, anyway, that was the bad news I just got from my mom. So, there you go. Now, did Julie K text me this number? There we go. She did. She did.
Please leave your message for 719.
Yeah, I was trying to get a hold of Dane. This is Michael in Colorado. We spoke a couple of weeks ago. Wanted to see if you had any updates on your wife. We're out here looking for her here in Colorado, and we just, like to see if you had any updates. See if there's anything else you'd like to add, or maybe you can have your dad give me a call. My number is 719-377-0343. You can also email me at therealdadwithaphone@gmail.com. But, we're really concerned about Gypsy, and we really, really would like to talk with you. So if you could give us a call, that'd be awesome. Again, this is Michael in Colorado, 719-377-0343. Thanks. Well, we just now got to turn this into an hour show, so who wants to call? Y'all can call me. If y'all have a question, we got 8 minutes left. So, I know, not very much time. I need to do some Facebooks. So, you'll have to go find me on Facebook if you Oh no. Yolanda's laughing. She's like, "Oh my god." Yolanda, you're awesome. Thank you for the support. It's humbling. Um, what else we got? Yeah, Ozzy. That dog, I'm telling you, one of the best dogs I've ever um owned. Now, Muffin, she might rival. She might be a rival to Blue. Oh, gotcha. Well, yeah, because I was gonna leave, and then my mom called, and then somebody was like, "Well, why don't you call Dane?" And I was like, "Hell yeah, why don't I call Dane?" So I called Dane. He didn't answer. Um, and then my mom called, and she was like, "I need to tell." She told me a couple of things. It's fun. My parents are awesome, by the way. My parents are sending the kids to summer camp because But God, I don't freaking kill that much. $1,000 for summer camps. And then my mom wants to send Zane to aerospace camp. So I was like, okay, Mom, you can that's what grandparents are good for. Send the grandbabies. Make sure them grandbabies got some aerospace camp. And then she was like, I gotta tell you about Blue. And so I should have put my mom online, but I need to do a show with my dad. I need to schedule another show with my dad. Maybe we could talk about Gypsy's case. That's what we should do. I'm gonna do a show with Dad with a badge, and we can talk Gypsy's case. Perfect. See, this is what is good about getting and talking with y'all, because sometimes some ideas um, come to my mind, and they're like, I wouldn't normally they wouldn't normally come to my mind, and so um, yeah, it's a good thing. Good thing. So we'll schedule a chat with Dad. If y'all don't know my dad, he's a law enforcement agent of 49 years. He retired from both federal or from all three federal, state, and what you doing, Miss Princess?
Dad,
Yes, ma'am.
can I go see Vivi?
No, Evie is probably at preschool. You want to go to preschool? I'm gonna send you to preschool with Evie. Forget this homeschool stuff with you. Do you want to go do some homeschool stuff? Is Zane still using Dad's computer?
Yep.
Oh, he's still using it?
Yep.
Okay. You want to say hi to all these people?
Okay.
So look right in that camera. You see that camera right there? Say hello.
Hi.
They can hear you. And what'd you do this week? Did you have Easter?
Yes.
Did you do any Easter egg hunts?
Uh-huh.
And did you get a lot of candy?
Yeah.
What's your favorite? What else did you do? What else did you? Did you do baton lessons today? Baton lessons?
Yeah.
Did you learn anything?
Uh-huh.
You're not very talkative right now. All right. Give everybody the peace out. Say, we're out of here.
We're out here.
Come find us on Facebook.
Come find us on Facebook.
Booyah. In this stream, baby.
Mwah.
Oh, did you see that kiss I got? Give me one more. I love you. I absolutely love you, girl. You came in right at the right time to end this Facebook.